Students, in the previous video I have explained you the basic idea how to calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. Now we will study some more examples so that easily we can understand to calculate the empirical formula and the molecular formula of the compound. So this is the another example, and this is given in your NCERT exercise also. Determine the molecular formula of an oxide of an iron in which the mass percentage of iron and oxygen is 69.9 and 30.1 respectively. It means there is a one compound, and that compound has two elements, one is iron and one is oxygen. Iron has the percentage 69.9 and oxygen has the percentage 30.1. And this percentage already I have told you in the previous video, this percentage is always by mass. So by mass percentage of iron is 69.9 and oxygen is 30.1 respectively. Given that it is given mass, make the correction, it is molar mass. So given that molar mass of the oxide is 159.8, this is 159.8. So wherever is the mistakes, that all of you correct it. And atomic mass of iron is 55.85 and the oxygen, that is 16. And we need to calculate the molecular formula. So how do we calculate the molecular formula? That the basic idea I have explained you. Now we see, first of all we make this table, and in this table in the first column we write the name of the element, one is iron and one is oxygen. In the second column we write the percentage, and this percentage is always written by mass. So this is 69.9 and 30.1%. And the next column we write the atomic mass. Atomic mass of iron is 55.85 and approx equal to 56 we can write, and atomic mass of oxygen is 16. Now the number of moles, I already told you how to calculate the number of moles of an element. Number of moles of an element is equal to mass upon atomic mass. And what is the mass percentage of this iron? That is 69.9 upon 55.85, almost equal to 56. And when we divide, we get 1.25. And oxygen number of moles, that is the mass percentage of oxygen, and divided by its atomic mass, 30.1 divided by 16, and we get 1.8. So basically if we see in this numerical, the number of moles of iron, that comes 1.25, and number of moles of oxygen, that comes 1.8. And the next column we calculate the simplest molar ratio. And what did I tell you about this one? We just see the least number of moles in this. Here it is 1.25 and it is 1.8. Which one has the least number of moles? And that is iron, that is 1.25. So we just divide the other number of moles by the least number of moles of any element. So just say this is 1.25, so we divide by 1.25, and this is 1.88. Here write 1.88. So 1.88 divided by 1.25, and we divide, it comes 1.5 and 1. So this is the molar ratio. Here it comes 1 and here it comes 1.5. So whenever we write the chemical formula of any molecule or compound, we never write anything in the decimal or in the fraction. So this is the oxide of iron, and but when we write the molecular formula, we convert these numbers into the whole numbers. This is 1 and this is 1.5. We convert these number of moles into the whole numbers. How? तो इसको हम क्या करेंगे? We multiply with this 2, and this also we multiply with 2. This comes 2 and this comes 3, and we write the empirical formula of the compound is Fe 2 and O this 3. So this is what comes, that is called empirical formula of the molecule Fe2O3. So This is called empirical formula of the compound, and that comes Fe2O3. In the next step, we calculate the empirical formula mass. This is Fe2O3. Atomic mass of iron is 56 and multiply by 2 or plus 16 multiply by 3, and when we will calculate this, it will come 159.8. 159.8. Actually, this we have taken the whole number. Exact atomic mass of iron is 55.85, but since we have taken almost equal to 56, so there may be a little difference in this 159.8. So this is empirical formula mass, and it is equal to 159.8. And what is the molecular mass? That is also 159.8. Before writing the molecular formula, we just find the value of N. And how do we calculate the value of N? That is the molecular mass upon empirical formula mass. So this is the molecular mass 159.8, and this is the empirical formula mass 159.8. When we divide, we get 1. So empirical formula is Fe2O3, then we multiply with that number N, and what is N? That is 1. So molecular formula and the empirical formula, that comes same in this, and that is equal to Fe2O3. So this is the example which is given in your NCERT. When NCERT exercise you will see, then in question number 3, the same question empirical formula is asked, and in question number 8, the same question molecular formula is asked. So in the exercise, question number 3 and question number 8, they are same. Now we come to the next example, that is an organic salt gave the following percentage composition: sodium 29.11, sulfur 4040.51, or oxygen, that is 30.38. And what is asked? Calculate the empirical formula of the salt. So the same pattern we follow. First column, element sodium, sulfur, oxygen. Second column, we write the mass percentage 29.11, 4040.51, and oxygen 3030.38. In the third column, we write the atomic mass, that is 23, 32, 16. And in the next column, we write number of moles. Number of moles means mass percentage of sodium upon 23, that comes 1.26. Then number of moles of sulfur 4040.51 divided by 32, that comes 1.26, and oxygen 30.38 divided by 16, and it comes 1.89. So one number of mole, that comes 1.26, second number of mole comes 1.26, third number of mole, that comes 1.89, and we just find the least number of moles out of these three, and that is 1.26. अब उससे हम क्या करेंगे? सभी नंबर ऑफ मोल्स को डिवाइड करेंगे. 1.26 डिवाइड बाई 1.26, 1.26 डिवाइड बाई 1.26, और 1.89 डिवाइड बाई 1.26. This comes 1, 1 and 1.5. So just now I told you, we don't write anything in the decimal, we just convert into the whole number. तो नेक्स्ट आवर कॉलम इज सिंपलेस्ट होल नंबर मोलर रेशियो. तो हम क्या करेंगे? इन तीनों को वी मल्टीप्लाई विद द सेम नंबर. जैसे मल्टीप्लाई विथ 2, तो 1 कन्वर्ट्स इंटू 2, 1 कन्वर्ट्स इंटू 2, 1.5 कन्वर्ट्स इंटू 3. सो दिस सिंपलेस्ट होल नंबर मोलर रेशियो विच कम्स हेयर, दैट रिप्रेजेंट्स द empirical formula. So when we write the empirical formula, तो Na2, S2 and O3. So downside we can show also empirical formula, that is Na2, S2, O3. So this is the another example I have told you, and this is very important, and very often this comes in the exam. Any compound and its element composition, elements percentage composition will be given to you, and finally it will be asked you to calculate the empirical formula and molecular formula. Now the next example, an organic substance containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Give following composition: carbon 4040.68, हाइड्रोजन 5.08, ऑक्सीजन 54.22, और जो वेपर डेंसिटी है, वेपर डेंसिटी क्या होती है अभी बताएंगे आपको, दैट इज इक्वल टू 59. कैलकुलेट द मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला ऑफ द कंपाउंड. सो व्हेन वी कैलकुलेट द मॉलिक्यूलर फार्मूला, स्टार्टिंग स्टेप्स वी फॉलो द सेम विच आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड यू. फर्स्ट column elements carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Second column mass percentage 40.68, 5.08, 54.22. In the third column we write the atomic mass of carbon, that is equal to 12. Atomic mass of hydrogen, this is the mistake, you write as 1, and atomic mass of oxygen, that is equal to 16. This is previous year's students copy, so some mistakes are there. So when I explain you, then make the correction. Number of moles, how do we calculate? Mass upon atomic mass. This comes 4040.68 upon 12, and that is equal to 3.39. Here it will come 5.08 upon 1. This you cut and write here 1 below this as a denominator 1, and it will be equal to 5.08. This will come 5.08. Make the correction, and then 54.22 upon 16, and that is equal to 3.39. So this is 3.39, this is 5.08, and this is 3.39. And now out of these three we find the least one, and what is the least one? That is 3.39, और उससे बाकी सारे नंबर ऑफ मोल्स को डिवाइड करेंगे. देखिए 3.39 अपॉन 3.39, 5.08 अपॉन 3.39, ये आपका 5.08 है, और 3.39 अपॉन 3.39. सो दिस कम्स 1, दिस कम्स 1.5 एंड दिस कम्स 1. इन तीनों को एक नंबर से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे सो दैट वी कैन कन्वर्ट इनटू द होल नंबर. तो इन तीनों को मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे 2 से. सो दिस कम्स 2, दिस कम्स 3 एंड दिस कम्स 2, एंड C2H3 and O2. So this is the empirical formula. इसको भी करेक्ट करिए और इसको लिखेंगे हम लोग empirical formula. ये जो calculations which are given here, that all of you cut because so many mistakes are there in this, and I am going to write the correct explanation and calculation of the remaining part of the numerical. See, this is the remaining part of this numerical which I have explained you, and in that few mistakes are there, so I am explaining you again. The empirical formula of the compound, that is C2H3O2. Here only we will calculate the empirical formula mass, and empirical formula mass, how do we calculate? That is atomic mass of carbon is 12, so 12 into 2, this is 12 into 2, plus atomic mass of hydrogen is 1, so 1 into 3, and atomic mass of oxygen is 16, 16 into 2. When we solve, then we get 59, and this is the empirical formula mass. Now, how do we calculate the molecular mass? Molecular mass in this numerical is not given directly. The value which is given, that is the vapor density, and the vapor density of the compound is 59. So whenever the vapor density is given, then we calculate the molecular mass with this formula. Molecular mass is equal to 2 into vapor density. So if anywhere the vapor density is given, we can convert it into the molecular mass by multiplying it with 2. So 2 into 59, that is 118. This is the molecular mass and this is the empirical formula mass. Now we calculate the value of N. and this is the formula molecular mass upon empirical formula mass. Molecular mass is 118, empirical formula mass is 59. The value of n we get 2. So n is equal to 2. Now finally we calculate the molecular formula. So molecular formula is equal to 2 into empirical formula, and this 2 we write as it is. Empirical formula is C2H3O2, and when we multiply we get C4H6O4, and this is the final molecular formula of the compound. So students, this in this notes which I have sent you, this is a previous year's copy. So students have made some mistakes. So as I explained you, wherever the mistakes are there I have corrected. So you also make the correction in the copy. Thank you.